I'm out in Entoto, taking a walk because it's our friend's last week, and we do a lot of hiking together. I even met him in a mountain, so our group did a little thing to walk around. So we are here, and we stopped by this coffee shop here in Entoto. It's called Addis. It's like the Starbucks of Ethiopia, but let me show you how they make their coffee. It's very cool. So you enter, and then here, look, they have the coffee lady preparing the coffee, and then they roast the coffee and sit here, and the ladies clean it. And then in there they will make it a powder, and that guy packets it to sell, or I don't know, to distribute to other cafeterias. Those ones are not being powdered yet. But then you have like a display of all types of coffee pots. Like we make our coffee with these pots. These are like from different regions. Yeah, so this is like in more like they use it in Gurage or in Gurage region. Those are like the North Amara region, and then this one they use it in Tigray. So we all have like different. And then look, a giant one, very cool. And then we have our rekabot, that is like the our coffee ceremony. Those are our coffee pots. And then you have the modern side. How cool, very cool. Okay, this is my bestie Cengiz, and he is leaving, and I'm very heartbroken, but he's the smartest man I know, and we understand each other in so many levels, and I am very, very sad he's going to leave me, and I don't have someone to talk to the things we talk about. But I want to introduce you to him a little bit so he can tell us some beautiful things that he taught me. Yeah? Okay. Cengiz! Okay, first, tell me where you're from.
Turkey.
What were you doing here in Ethiopia?
I do work for Turkish Developmental Aid Agency.
Yeah, what is it? What does that mean?
TICA, Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency.
Okay, super. How long you been here?
3 years, a little more than 3 years.
Yeah, and I know you love Ethiopia because we met on a hiking trip in Ankober. Yeah, we met on the mountain, and we do lots of hiking together. He's like the mountain man. He loves hiking. But okay, back to him. So I want to ask you, how do you, like, you're leaving now, right? You've been here for 3 years. What's your favorite thing about Ethiopia?
Nature.
Nature.
Nature, waterfalls, lakes, mountains, and the weather. This is like, you know, heaven. Not too hot, not too cold. Like forest, like eucalyptus trees, etc. I love it.
What was something that shocked you when you first came here, or what was something new that you didn't like, but you learned to love, or maybe you didn't like?
Honestly speaking, before coming here, I did my research from internet. I was expecting a poor country, like full of deserts, and I was not expecting to see this beautiful nature. I was expecting a country like Somalia or Afar or something like this, but when I come here, I see that this is more than you can imagine. You have to come and see, and I love it. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the Ethiopia more than many Ethiopians, I think, because I traveled a lot in Ethiopia, and when you travel, you love more.
Yes, that is very true. I agree, because he knows most of the mountains in Ethiopia. He knows all the hiking spots. Most of them that I went, I didn't know. He took me. So
even I show you hyenas in Addis
even
Ababa.
He showed me hyenas in Addis Ababa. Like, I know hyenas in Addis, like I've seen at night, but I've never went to see them at daytime because I didn't know where the spot was. I know they are here, but I didn't know where. He took me there. So he knows better. Yeah, you know better than me when it comes to hiking and all these things and many things. Okay, so another question. What is something that you're going to miss from here?
Tips,
Tips.
tips, injera, and beautiful fruits, and this utan,
Itan.
meçeşe, utan.
Yeah, like the incense.
Incense. I love it. People, also people like you.
Please, like me.
Yes.
Okay, another thing we were just discussing earlier, because there are things to me, they're normal things because I grew up here and most of the things I'm used to them. But to a foreigner who comes here first, there are things that are very strange. Like, for example, when someone dies, since our houses are very small, we put a big tent in the middle of the road to mourn. And to mourn, that tent will stay there for 3 days. How did that make you feel when you first time see it?
Not only for mourning, for weddings too. I see.
Yes.
These tents. Also, sometimes they open a new place. They just block the street, and you cannot pass through with your car. And I think this is, still I think that this is not right. One of the things that I don't like. Without any notice, they can block the way for days. This is I don't like. But one thing shocked me at the beginning, but I like later on, was the raw meat. I thought it's like a little, how can I eat, etc. But when you dip the sauce, it's like sushi.
Yeah.
You can enjoy it, and the meat here may be the best meat in the world, because all of them grass-fed natural animals, and you guys are very lucky for this.
Yes, very much so. Okay, so what is the similarities between Ethiopia and Turkish, if there is any?
Yes, there are couple of words same. Kibrit,
Kibrit, yeah.
tabanca, makas,
Makas, yeah.
salam, they are same in Turkish. Also, hospitality of the people, especially people in the countryside, same. When they see you, they invite you to their meal. For example, they say inabla.
Yeah.
You will see the same thing in Turkey, especially in the countryside.
To eat together.
To eat together, share what they.
That is very true, because when I was in Istanbul and I was in the city and I was just doing shopping and I was walking, I was in this shop trying to buy something, and then they were about to eat some food and they said like, "Innabla, like let's eat." I'm like, okay. I mean, I'm Ethiopian, so I'm kind of used to this culture. So I put down my bag and I sat down to eat with them. That was the most beautiful thing. None of them spoke English. One of them spoke like a very broken English, but I understood what they meant. They were like, come eat, because they were sitting there. And that, by the way, was the most delicious food I had in Istanbul. What did you learn? Something that you will take with you back home. What did you learn from Ethiopia, from your experience here?
Cultural diversity is so rich here. I see in the same family, Muslim, Orthodox, Protestant, and living in peace. This is a good example of living together. I think everybody, all other countries should take an example from this.
What can we learn from Turkey that we don't have here, or that you think will be good for us, for our development, or for whatever that we can learn from Turkey?
Since I'm a Turkish, I cannot tell this, but I will quote a thing from an Ethiopian person who lived in Turkey and mentioned about what he learned from Turkey. He said, the love of country, flag, and nation as a whole.
Yeah.
Patriotism. This is, I think, what an Ethiopian take from Turkish people. We work for our country all together, and Ethiopia needs this in recent days.
Yeah.
I think you have a huge potential. You have a beautiful country, but you should work together. All Oromo, Amhara, Tigray, Afar, all these ethnic groups should work for great Ethiopia.
Yeah, because that's a little bit lost now.
Little bit.
Yeah. One last thing. What does Ethiopia mean to you?
When I came here first time, I went to the National Museum. The guide in the museum said, "Did you get visa?" I said, "Yes." Why did you get visa? This is your homeland, because this is a land of origin. First human being erected here in Ethiopia, and I think this makes this country unique. For many cultures, many religions, this country is very special country, and this is what make you rich, Ethiopia rich. You should keep this.
This was so beautiful. Cengiz is our guide. Tell us. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new today. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, and see you on the next video. Bye!